What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be continuing our model building on a shoestring budget series. We're going to be continuing it with model kit sourcing. So let's go ahead and jump into some screen recordings I did, and we'll talk about the prices and how to get model kits on a budget. All right, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is Facebook Marketplace. As you see, we got a 25 Ford Lindbergh kit with the Lindbergh display case for only $15, which is a really good deal. So here's our first example of how to get kits for pretty reasonable price. Next up, we have a 68 Dodge Charger by Revell. It's a 2-in-1, it says in the listing, for $20, also on Facebook Marketplace. And the last one for Facebook Marketplace is a selection of 60 model car kits. As you can see, there is some vintage kits and a little bit of newer kits as well. Definitely an awesome selection and an awesome price for $20 a piece. So definitely check out your local Facebook Marketplace, or if you don't have a Facebook, definitely have somebody that you know be on there and look for you, because you never know what you're going to find. So next up, we have eBay, which is definitely not my favorite place to go look for models. But as you see, we have some for $33 with free shipping. Definitely pay attention to the shipping when you're looking. Don't be scared to give an offer on these kits either. Make it reasonable, but make it within your budget as well. As you see, we have the AMT Pontiac Catalina that was just released from round 2 for $36.29 with free shipping. The Richard Petty Pepsi for $40 with the $8 shipping isn't that bad. That's a pretty reasonable shipping. Some of the shipping you'll see on eBay is ridiculous. $14 to $20. This kit that's coming up, the 125th scale model kit 64 Ford Galaxy ultra wheelbase Falcon funny car with the trailer for $25 with $11 shipping is a really good deal. That's around $30 for a kit where you get 2 cars and a trailer. And that Galaxy is kind of like a promo model where you build it and then it has screws on the bottom. So that one's a pretty good kit that's becoming hot again. As you guys know, I built that Falcon and the trailer. So next, as you see, we have a $50 kit with $12 shipping. It's the Kenworth AMT. Personally, I would maybe go source that kit somewhere else besides eBay, as that's a pretty good chunk of change. Next up, we have the MPC 1968 Oldsmobile Tornado Custom for only $14.99 with the $6.99 shipping for a total of $22 in that kit. So that's a pretty good deal. Then you'll see we have the MPC LA Dart, the wheel stander, for $17.81, and it has a $7.17 shipping. So that's a pretty good deal. That's roughly $24.98 total for that, which is a good deal. And you see we have a resin body if you're looking for bodies. Has free delivery on that. $30 for the Chevy 3500 with the free shipping, which is reasonable. There's some resin parts. So now we have another AMT kit for $14.99 with $6.99 shipping. So it's roughly another $20 kit. So definitely when you're on eBay, do your math, do your calculations, look up the kit that you're wanting to get, and make sure that you're actually getting a good deal, even though it might have free shipping. Here's another new one, the Dodge Cornet hardtop with the trailer. I believe that's another new kit for $39.13 with free shipping. I think that's a pretty reasonable price. So let's go ahead and go to some of the hobby shops. So the first place we're gonna start off as like a hobby store or craft store is Hobby Lobby. And as you see, they have kits for $20 to $30. Every other week, it would be starting next week because it alternates weeks. They have 40% off model kits and hobbies. So this week it would be, well, this weekend it would be like their home decor kind of stuff is 40% off. Then next week, starting on Monday, they have 40% off hobbies. And I believe anything with a white tag is 40% off. So that counts for the tools. Their weathering, I know Hobby Lobby has their own brand for weathering powder. And things like that, but definitely get the model kits while they're 40% off. You can get them, anywhere between $16, $17 to $20. It's definitely a good time to stock up, especially they have some older kits. So if you're looking around on YouTube and seeing some kits that you're interested in, there's a chance that Hobby Lobby has it in stock and you can get it for 40% off. Like I said, it alternates, so it's starting next week is when it goes on sale again for 40% off. So next we're going to take a look at Amazon here. Here we have some model kits for 2017. So $17.99 for the Pontiac GTO is a pretty good deal. It is Prime, so that means you get free shipping if you're a Prime member. Another $17.99. And then Legos, if you guys are interested in that. A 26 Revell kit, $26.93 with Prime. I believe that's the new Corvette kit from Revell for $30 with Prime. The new John Wick Chevelle that they just released. So another kit for $17. Another kit for $20. So definitely shop around and see what you can find on Amazon as well. And definitely if it's Prime and for a good price, it's worth to grab it if that's what you're interested in. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Joanne Fabrics. They do have a small selection of model kits. I know I got a kit from there, that Jungle Gym kit that was just up there. I'll be talking about that here in a little bit. But they do have a small selection of model kits. Your Joanne might have a better selection, but this is just what they have online, which is also not that big of a selection. But if you can get your coupons or anything like that, definitely be looking out for coupons. Kind of like the Hobby Lobby thing, they might do weekly sales or bi-weekly sales where they'll have a coupon you can maybe print out or scan on your phone. As you see, they don't really have that big of a selection of model kits. Pretty much what they have online is kind of like what they have in the store. But there is some good kits there. Like I said, I did get that Jungle Gym funny car there. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright, so as you see, this is the Atlantis Jungle Gym funny car. It is a nice kit. You guys seen it probably in my stash tour video. But I got it from Joanne. And I paid $17.99 for it. I got a discount. So it was 40% off. Kind of like the whole Hobby Lobby. So it was $29.99 and I got it for $17.99. Ended up paying $20.30. So definitely a good deal. So definitely look out at Joanne and see if they have any coupons and apply them, and you can get a kit for a good deal. All right, so next up we're going to be talking about Michaels here. They have a pretty good selection online. I know all my local Michaels, they might have like 1 or 2, maybe 3 kits. Not a whole lot of my local Michaels personally carries model kits. Yours might. I know they're supposed to. So there is some good prices, as you see, $20, $30. Definitely a pretty good selection. They got some sports cars, some muscle. There's a Foos, a Jeep, Atlantis for 25. So those red marked ones are apparently the ones on sale. And as you see, it does say they got some for 40% off. If you sign up for Michaels, I know they give you coupons in your email. Sometimes it's like $5 off and stuff like that. And I know you can apply it to items on sale. Lastly, guys, don't forget to check out, if you have a local Ollie's in your area, give them a shout and see what they have. Here's a Polar Lights 125th scale Undertaker, Carl Casper, for only $13. You know, I got the Rat Fink International Transtar Cab Over. I got this at Ollie's. It was $20, so $19.99. I believe they had the trailer there as well. I had to kind of hunt for this, and I ended up finding it at a flea market, and I ended up paying like $40 for it. But, you know, these go for a lot more than that. So, and lastly, guys, don't forget to check out your local mom and pop model shops and hobby shops. I know I showed a lot of, like, you know, big box stores and things like that to, you know, get deals. But, you know, go and support your local business. Go and support your local hobby shop. They're definitely going to be able to point you in the right direction when it comes to model car shows, model car swap meets, and things like that, where you can even get, you know, more deals. I know my local model shop does, they host a model car swap meet at the end of every month. So that's just something they do. They sponsor a lot of model car shows and model car contests from local car clubs and things like that. So definitely get involved in it and see what kind of information you can find out and see what kind of shows are going on in your area and things like that, because model car swap meets are definitely a lot of fun. You never know what you're going to find. You never know what you're going to see. You know, and it's definitely a good group of guys that are, you know, just unloading their excess stuff. Sometimes there is vendors at these shows and things like that. But it's definitely worth it to go to and, you know, see what kind of stuff you can find. With that being said, check out Tim at Throttle Power. He goes to every model show, it seems like, from the Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio area. So definitely check out his channel, Throttle Power, if you guys are interested and live around that area and want to see what kind of model shows he goes to. You know, definitely give you information on what kind of model shows might be coming up and what kind of model shows to maybe expect next year. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
This show is brought to you by The Family. Thank you. Like and subscribe.